So, continuing the niche part, like I mean, I know, like I mean, for drop shipping businesses, it's really important to find a niche that you can make money in. So then my next question is about, like I mean, when it comes to finding a niche, right? Like I mean, uh, do you have a certain process that you follow and that has worked for you, or like I mean, so I have my next question actually has two parts. One is about, like how do you go about finding a niche, like any tips that you want to probably give to the viewers, or and then the second part is about finding the product, right? Once the niche is basically the first step, and then finding the product in that you can go, you can bet on, and then take your business, right? So like I mean, how do you suggest on that? Like I mean, what basically what are your suggestions, like how should one approach when it comes to finding a niche
Yeah.
and then the product? Yeah.
Um, Actually, it's it's very easy for the first process.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I personally like to go to China to the biggest event fair in the world. I
Mm-hmm.
don't. I guess you guys know about it. It's called Canton Fair,
Yeah, yeah.
Guangzhou,
Mm-hmm.
and I go there every year. Just not necessary to buy stuff, but
Mm-hmm.
to have a look about new products,
Mm-hmm.
new suppliers. Just to have a look,
Mm-hmm.
and it always give me ideas.
Mm-hmm.
And you have a first scratch of ideas, which
Right,
most of the time are not good.
right, right. Agree.
And but sometimes you can see products that are very brand new
Mm-hmm.
that doesn't sell anywhere yet.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
if you are fast enough, you
Uh-huh.
can just buy on site an
Right.
inventory, have it shipped within a week to your country,
Mm-hmm.
and it takes 3 4 weeks by boat minimum to get to your country,
Mm-hmm.
and you will be the first one to sell this stuff within 1 month of
Mm-hmm.
the release of the product.
Right.
It's not dropshipping, we agree on that,
Mm-hmm.
but you will be the first one. And if it's a very trendy product,
Mm-hmm.
you will win everything. Uh, I think you have heard of stories about, the fidget spinners, the
Yeah,
first guys who
exactly.
take the inventories, they smashed everything.
Uh-huh.
When the small motorbike appeared, the
Uh-huh.
guys bought it in Canton Fair too. They bought
Uh-huh.
it and shipped it to the US, and they make a fuck ton of money. And it
Right.
was just individuals.
Mm-hmm.
They took a mortgage and they bought the stuff and sold it, and they made times fives on the purchase, and that's it.
Right, right.
So first you have to gather ideas. I
Mm-hmm.
do it mostly at the Canton Fair, but
Uh-huh.
I also do it when just looking at Instagram,
Mm-hmm.
Pinterest, Google, whatever, everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
You just uh, you just talk to people and you have ideas.
Right, right.
And if the idea um, makes it to the phase two, which is the idea dumb or not? And
Mm-hmm.
the phase two, you try to filter what it's worth investigating more about.
Right.
And usually, the first rule to filter is it very easy to get into?
Okay.
Like buying from AliExpress and dropshipping Facebook with
Mm-hmm.
Facebook ads.
Uh-huh.
It's very easy to get into,
Right.
which means you will have a lot of competitors
Mm-hmm.
where if you're successful with it, which is not a good thing.
Right.
So if it's very easy, usually I say I don't do it.
Right.
It's sometimes stupid most of the time
Mm-hmm.
because you can be successful with it,
Right.
but you have a very high risk of failing.
Right.
And I really, I think one of my first
Mm-hmm.
rule in business is I want to have almost 100% success chance.
Uh-huh.
If I have a chance to fail, I just don't go there.
All right.
It's it costs me a lot,
Right.
but I
Exactly.
almost never fail.
Mm-hmm.
And so far, I'm very happy with that.
That's a
Because failure is very very hard to handle on your mindset,
yeah.
and sometimes on your finance. If you lose
Definitely.
your home because your business failed,
Uh-huh.
I'm
It's
not
tough.
that kind of guy.
It's tough. It's tough. Absolutely. Yeah, I agree. Agree. So yeah, just to sum up, like I mean,
So
yeah. Sorry, go on. Sorry, go on. Yeah.
sorry.
Mhm.
So you selected some products that you think worth it. So
Mhm.
now you need to take time to make sure if it's really worth it or if you just have a bad guess, which is
Mhm.
most often the case.
Mhm.
So you go on Instagram, on Facebook groups, you try to find the customers,
Mhm.
and you don't necessarily talk to them at first. You just listen to what they are talking about.
Mhm.
Like the aquarium stuff I was talking about. I have
Yeah.
no idea what it was about before I
Uh-huh.
get into it. And I learned very fast that the best products are from Japan, that they have retailers here in Europe, in everywhere.
Mhm.
But the profit margin are very, very small.
Mhm.
And the products are very expensive. And
Okay.
most of the retailers here, they have inventories. So it's not really worth looking into because they have inventories that is worth a lot of money.
Right.
And the profit margin are very small. And it's not very worth it
Right.
for me.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
still managed to find a few products that are worth it in the niche,
Mhm.
but not the big luxury kind of products you buy from Japan.
Mhm.
Most of most of things like you would sell as a downsell or as a cross sell,
Mhm.
which is consumable products like food. Food is a good thing to sell in aquarium
All right.
hobbies, for example, and
Mhm.
it can be done in dropshipping.
All right.
It's a lot of research involved, and sometimes I take a few months, not actively searching all day long, of course,
Mhm.
but
Mhm.
you just read stuff once in a while, and you need to have many ideas at the same time. So one day one come out better than the others, and you just pick one you
Right.
like the most.
So just to sum up, when it comes to finding a niche and looking for product ideas, one of the good ways is to kind of look at these events wherein new products are being launched. Because I mean, I know, betting on a new product is always a risk because you don't know whether it is going to work or not. But let's say if it works out, then you can make good money, right? But then even if someone doesn't want to go that way, these events are a good place to look for product idea, niche ideas and product ideas. And probably like at these events you can also find suppliers who can be your partners for your business, right? Is that correct?
Yeah, sure.
Right.
But keeping it dropshipping at the beginning is a very good way because, as you said,
Hmm.
buying inventories
Yeah, yeah.
is a risk.
That
And
is
if
correct.
it costs a lot of money and you have inventories on your hand,
Hmm.
it's not a good thing.